Welcome guys. Gunning Gooners episode 2, title contenders still unbeaten. Yeah, clean sheet as nilipredict last weekend. So episode ya leo tutakuwa tuna dive into the game kidogo. Tuangalie some few talking points vile game ilikuwa. I give my opinions and my predictions pia kidogo. Yeah, first of all, Crystal Palace walifanya what exactly we expected them to do. Roy Hodgson kama kawaida. To expect a defensive block 4-4-2, but attacking shape yao walikuwa wanatry ku attack na 4-2-3-1. Are you on the right side? Eze, I think alikuwa on the left, and they had a decent mid block, a very good one, a good pivot. Sorry, they had a very good pivot. Yeah, Cheikh Doucouré na Jefferson Lerma from Bournemouth. So they asked us a few questions of our creativity. Na tulijaribu kiasi. Kulikuwa na slight improvement from Forest, but still not yet there. Kuna more room for improvement. Yeah, so acha to dive into the game. Tuangalie the few talking points. First of all, that was another London derby win, because Arsenal has the best record in London derby since last season. We've won 11 out of 13 so far. The two being draws. Since last season we are unbeaten in London derbies. So long may it continue, tuendelee hivyo. So let's dive into the new system kidogo. The new system kidogo ina gel kiasi, but bado kuna hitches, especially the left hand side, because we played Tomiyasu. So the left hand side kabisa ni Tomiyasu, Kai Havertz na Martinelli. Bado kulikuwa na ish kidogo. It was still not as fluid as the right side ya Odegaard, Saka, Partey na White saa zingine, depending na game state. So the left hand side is still a work in progress. Martinelli had a fairly quiet game. Alikuwa on and off kidogo. Kai had a fairly very quiet game on the ball. But off the ball, again, he was our most active player. He win 8 duels. So again, we are debunking the lazy narrative. We can talk about how he can improve with possession na kutusaidia na creativity. But on the defensive side, he's doing a very good job currently. So he needs to focus more on the attacking side of the game, atusaidie ku create more chances na ku score more goals. Yeah, so Kai alikuwa sawa kabisa, and then we need to improve on our creativity from the last game, because on this game we had a total of 14 shots and we only had 2 shots on target. So as you can see hapo kuna ish kidogo. Nika improvement because the last game we had expected goals XG 1.4. So in this game we had an XG of 2. It's a slight improvement by 1, and the XG of 2 at least inakumaanisha you expected to score 2 goals from the chances you created. So ukiangalia kwa hii graphic teka hapo kwa screen, so the XG was 2 and we ended up with 1 goal. So we underperformed our XG this week. We improved on the chance creation kidogo. Yeah, so kulikuwa na standout performers. I want to big up Nketiah. He didn't score. He had 2 very big chances. At least one should go in next time because he played very well. I felt very bad for him. Alikuwa na need hiyo bao moja to cap off your top performance. Another top performer alikuwa Thomas Partey at right back. Alipiga shughuli safi until when we changed, akaingia midfield. Tukarudisha Ben White right back. Another top performer in that game, yeah, William Saliba, world class central defender. If you want to debate this, I'm not going to give you my time kabisa. If anyone out there thinks currently wakona a better center back than Saliba, you're not loved at home kabisa, because I'm not going to give you my attention. He's a very world class central defender, especially considering his age. And then that last ditch tackle, I've watched it like a million times. The timing, it was timed to perfection kabisa. Very good tackle. Very good kabisa, and it looked like a penalty from the first time because of the speed of the game, but when you watch the replay, that is elite tackling, man. Last ditch tackling, last man tackle. So he was another standout performer. And then we move to another one, man of the match, playing his second Premier League game for Arsenal. Our record signing, Declan Rice, proper footballer, that one. He was part of the reason we dominated the game. If you look at his heat map, Declan Rice covered every blade of grass kwa hiyo kiwanja. He won duels, hata as the manager said post-match. The guy The guy bossed the midfield. He was all action. So we'll dive into his stats kidogo. Alikuwa na 90% passing accuracy. Alikuwa na 68 touches. Alikuwa na 7 touches into the opposition half. Aliwin possession 4 times. Yeah, so aliwin 1 tackle. He had 0. Aliconcede 0 fouls. So he created 1 chance which Nketiah should have put away. So these are impressive stats considering he's new. Hata alisema post match he's still learning how we play. He's still gelling. So moving forward, I think we have a player on our hands. He's going to be sitting, if he continues like this, he's going to be sitting at the table enye inakaliwa, I think kwa Premier League currently. Only Rodri peke yake is sitting at that table. So he should be aiming to do this more often so that akae kwa hiyo meza, being all action. Yeah, so another thing that I was impressed with until the referee decided to spoil the game was we dominated the game, was the control. If you look at the graphic yenye tuweka kwa screen, ilikuwa sawa. We dominated the game up to around 67th minute when the referee decided to send Tomiyasu off. Aliharibu game, so we resorted into a deep block. Mikel Arteta did some good job, but ukiangalia graphic, until then Palace had nothing kabisa. They had no threat, they had nothing kabisa. So it can get better. Kulikuwa na small gaps, but the system is gelling. Big up Declan Rice, he sweeps up all 50-50s na second balls kabisa. So another thing, Arsenal jana tuliweka clean sheet, and we've kept the most clean sheets away from home since from the beginning of last season, 11 clean sheets. The only team that follows hapo ni Man City na Fulham with 7. So our away form we've picked up from last season. We are doing some good work. Away day Ramsdale clean sheet tuendelee. So we'll see. Now I want us to transform this away form defensive performances to the home games ambapo we concede very cheap goals. Secondly, I think we need to big up the manager for the substitutions. I differed with him kidogo because immediately we got the red card, he resorted to a deep block just immediately. I think we could have held kidogo for a few, like 5-10 minutes kiasi. But again, you never know. It's hindsight. Hindsight is the cleverest. But the moment he made those dictator subs, I was very impressed. Jorginho had a very impressive cameo. Alipanga watu and helped us keep the ball. Kuna saa for like 2 minutes we kept the ball. We knocked it around Palace. I think it deflated them. From there, they did not attack again because we kept the ball well. We frustrated them. We were playing with 10 men, one being the goalkeeper. The other 8, Kai Havertz, everyone was a defensive player. We put a very good defensive block. We shut them out completely. They didn't create anything. So I was impressed, Kiasi, but we need to improve on the chance creation. So I need an XG of around 3-4 so that we can be winning 2-3-4-0. And then we need to improve our finishing from 14 shots. We need to at least be bagging 3 or 4. So, guys, we are very happy with the performance. And we continue to improve and gel further. And we keep Gabriel. Don't sell him. Had a nice cameo as well. Thank you very much. Gunning Gooners onwards. Unbeaten FC.